Well, looking for a new game for my Road to Get Good series, someone recommended Valorant, and it looked fun. I like Overwatch. I like Fortnite. I thought I'd try it. It was a bit of a disaster, but I started out with the tutorial trying to figure things out. I felt it was really confusing, and the controls felt kind of clunky. Also, is that fucking Heatwave from Transformers Rescue Bots?
Every agent's abilities are different. See what your bow does by shooting that wall.
Burns, I need to request a leave of absence. Optimus Prime summoned me to the mainland.
That is the second time I've made a Transformers reference in one of these videos. Maybe I should find some Transformers games to play. Anyway, I was so confused playing this. Like, getting through the tutorial was fine, but once I started just like being able to access all the heroes, I was so confused, and again, it just felt so clunky. Like, my boyfriend described it as like CS:GO but less responsive, and like I feel that. Like, even I spent like a half hour in the training range just like feeling out controls, adjusting my settings, and like feeling out heroes, and I was still just so fucking confused. I don't understand what's going on. Like, I did eventually find the button that gives you details on the heroes, but it isn't projected anywhere. I just like tried Overwatch's button and it happened to work. And after a while, I was like, okay, maybe it's just like a learn by doing thing. Maybe I need to just like get in a match and play it, and I'll figure it out from there. Playing my first match, I'm so nervous. Okay, I don't even know how the fuck this is played. I think it's team-based. I'll go, she seems like a healer. Oh, there's already a healer. The art of this game is really interesting. I was ready to play, and I quickly discovered how long the wait times are in this game. Like, this little bit here was like 3 minutes of just standing around waiting. Like, I thought I had like missed a button and I needed to like hit confirm, and I was pissing off my teammates or something. Okay, I was like, do I need to hit something? What's going on? It does seem there's a lot of beginners here though, so that's nice. And yet again, more wait time, this one being like 5 minutes. Is something supposed to happen, or is it just slow? I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Why are we stuck on this page? I'm hitting all the buttons. I don't know. Is my mouse flickering in and out of existence? I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But eventually the game started and I was thrown into the deep end, and I was trying to like copy what my teammates were doing. They were like buying new guns, I figured out. And so I think I just picked up someone's gun and was like, okay, I guess. I think at first I thought there were just like guns around the map that you had to pick up, and there's just like a bunch of pistols that spawn. Okay, I don't even know what the hell's gonna happen. Oh, that was the buying phase where you're supposed to get weapons. It's fine. It's like man versus machine. It's like, even with the tutorial, like, I knew about the spike and stuff. These things just still felt so weirdly unintuitive. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Ah, I got my first kill. That would be my only kill for quite a while. I really struggled. I would just like kind of die instantly all the time. I know, this game just felt really weird to play, and that could be just me being stupid and bad at the game, but to that I say, no, you. I was also a little confused on the phases, because it would just like end and it'd be like, what happened? I guess, like, I didn't really know where I was supposed to be or what I was supposed to be doing. I did figure it out eventually, but I was just so confused. I often ended up just like following the Sage. I don't know why. They often just kind of like went on their own, and I was like, okay, I'll follow the healer and try to protect them. I didn't protect them. They protected me. It does feel a little clunkier than like Overwatch just feels so snappy, and this, it feels a little like slow and clunky. And yeah, I did have an issue with how just like weird everything felt. Everything felt slow and quiet, and maybe that's just my, you know, Fortnite, Overwatch, Gen Z brain. I need like Subway Surfers in the corner and like arrows telling me what to do because I'm fucking stupid. But still, it just felt weird. I should maybe be using my abilities, but you know. Yeah, I'd like never used this character's abilities, at least. And like, I played 2 rounds, but these things, they're 13 fucking rounds each. Like, that's like slow. long. They're just so long. But yeah, I didn't use Sage's like thing because I didn't know like when dashing forward would be useful because you kind of die instantly in this game. So it didn't feel viable to like dash and rush someone to like just get shot in the head. Like maybe that's just like a repositioning thing. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to play more practice, but I was just like messing around and I felt like I couldn't get a good handle from there, so I just like switched to just like playing a real match, but even then like I feel so lost.
Time to jump.
I haven't been commenting. It's just I've just been kind of like going to the point, I guess, and just kind of like I bought a machine gun and I've just been like poking out here while my team carries me. I haven't done anything this whole fucking round. I don't understand. Like, I vaguely understand what's happening, but I think it's just like the microplay that I'm doing bad at. So I did something, and then I died. I'm just trying to see like what guns I can fucking use that will do anything. Woo! I'm fucking stupid. I did understand the basics of everything. It's all been done before, you know. But I struggled, and I know I kind of sound like I'm broken record about like how lost I was, but I was so very lost. But I was trying my best. I was trying to learn. It wasn't great, but you know, maybe it has it. But I feel like this game would benefit from like a versus AI sort of deal. Like it kind of had it on in a tutorial, but more intense. So you can really start to understand the maps and the gameplay and such. One issue I have is it seems I can't like move around while shooting and it just like automatically misses. Like other games I can like shoot and then move away, but I swear like even if the crosshair is like perfect, if I move when I shoot, it just misses. It's odd.
Wow,
that was an odd thing I noticed. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it feels like if I'm like AD strafing, even if like the cursor is directly on the thing I'm shooting, when I hit shoot, it just misses. I'm so utterly confused. How long is this fucking match? It feels like it just keeps going and going. But hey, we won by the other team surrendering. We love winning without skill. Then it was time for round 2, and I chose the pretty boy. Not feeling confident about it at all, but he was the guy you played in the tutorial, so you know. This character I did feel a little more useful with because I could use my bow to like, you know, scan ahead and help my teammates. Most of the time I placed it wrong and I didn't detect anyone, but you know.
Down B.
Yeah, I killed someone. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit more of a hang of it, I think. Kinda. I was vaguely starting to understand. I think you're supposed to like fight over who has the spike and you can like plant it in the other player's bait. Whoever plants it wins. I don't actually know. My Sage on my team also seemed to be struggling too. They were like the same level as me, so obviously super duper new. And the team was like yelling at them constantly. And there was this bit where like one of the people got downed and then they yelled at the Sage to res them. And they got up and were immediately killed again. No! So I was starting to feel a little protective over that Sage because we were both being noobs together. I was defensive because they were being so mean. They were like berating and stuff instead of like giving helpful criticism. It doesn't help that our Sage kind of just isn't healing. But they're a beginner too, so they probably don't really understand what's happening either. So yeah, when my teammates started talking shit about us in like the all teams chat, I was like, hey, excuse me, we're learning. I don't even know how to use the all teams chat. Leave the Sage and me alone. I do hate that people just like aren't allowed to be new in these games. Like it wasn't as bad in Overwatch, but like people just like talk shit and are mean all the time. And like when you say like, hey, sorry, I'm new, they're like, just get better. And I'm like, fuck does that fix? Like, this person's complaining about, this person I being, bad, and it's like, we literally told you at the beginning. We love when I was defending the other noob, because they were being mean to him, and then they decided to say a slur in the chat. So I take back any defending. Like, I know this is kind of typical with these sorts of games, but I've been weirdly lucky. The last time I've had to deal with, like, weirdos in a big way was in my old Gmod days in 2017. It hasn't been a big deal since. But now I'm just, like, frustrated that I was being nice to someone who ended up being a jerk. Like, I'm never being nice to anyone ever again. I'm not having any fun. I'm just having teammates be mean and then, like, being confused and dying. Yeah. So, if this is the Valorant experience of just, like, slurs in chat, I don't know if I'm doing more videos on this, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I was just having such an odd experience. Like, I felt like I was getting more of a grasp on it, but I was also just struggling so much and just having a hard time and, like, arguing with teammates and maybe being a little toxic on my end. But I'm full of rage, you see. Yeah, I don't know, like, I could see where the fun was, but at the same time, I feel like there are more fun versions of these games that you know, don't just end in you getting your body thrown across the map. Well, less so, because I'm bad, but yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna... I worry that I haven't done a lot of commentary, so I'll probably have to narrate over this, but this fucking sucked. The Killjoy seems to do weird things. Yeah, I think I'm not fat. I'm used to being able to take a little more time to aim. You really gotta sneak up on them and keep them off guard. You can't, like, be aware of each other. But hey, after a certain point, they only really made fun of me once, and then they just went after the Sage, even though they were doing better than me. Okay, at least the racist Sage is getting more fire. By the way, yeah, like, I have tough skin. I can deal with, like, banter and being made fun of in game chats. It's not a big deal. It just didn't help with the experience. No, I just wasn't finding any fun in this. Like, I've got my ult ready, and I can't stay alive till, like, long enough to do anything about it. Which I know is, like, the experience for any, like, new game, but I'm not having fun playing with this, you know? How many fucking rounds are there? I want this to be done. I'm gonna just play close to this guy because he seems to know what he's doing. Ugh. Jeez, you really do die so fast. And you know, maybe I'm just being whiny. Maybe I need to, like, learn the game, maybe watch some YouTube videos or something. Maybe I'm just bad and it's actually, like, a great game. I don't know. Tell me what you think. What would you like me to play instead? Like, subscribe, comment. I'm having fun with these videos, even if I'm whiny.
Defenders win.
It's done! I don't have to play this fucking game anymore. Oh my god, that sucked. I'm leaving! I'm leaving!